people of Quraysh, if I were to inform you that there is an army by the valley which intends to attack you, would you believe me?" They said, "Yes, we have only experienced truthfulness from you." The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "I am a plain warner to you of a coming severe punishment. Save yourselves by declaring that Allah was one and that He, Muhammad, was His messenger. O people, spread the greeting of peace profusely. Maintain kinship ties, feed others, and pray at night when people are asleep. You will enter paradise in peace." Prophet Muhammad's message of Islam emerged in Arabia over 14 centuries ago, reshaping the cultural and social landscape of the region. His teachings inspired tribes across Arabia, drawing people from diverse backgrounds to embrace his message. Muhammad's preaching emphasized unity, compassion, and justice, offering a path toward spiritual enlightenment and societal harmony. His integrity, humility, and sincerity resonated deeply with the people, fostering a sense of trust and admiration. Through his exemplary character and unwavering commitment to truth, Muhammad became a beacon of hope, attracting followers who sought guidance, purpose, and a deeper connection to their Creator. Before delving into the profound message of Prophet Muhammad, it's crucial to understand the intricate tapestry of pre-Islamic Arabia. In this ancient land, diverse tribes roamed the vast desert, each with its own customs, traditions, and beliefs. It was a time of tribal rivalry, social inequality, and spiritual ambiguity. Pre-Islamic Arabia was characterized by a plethora of gods and goddesses, worshipped through various rituals and ceremonies. Society was stratified, with powerful tribes exerting control over weaker ones, often leading to injustice and oppression. Amidst this backdrop of chaos and uncertainty, the people yearned for guidance, unity, and a sense of purpose. Pre-Islamic Arabia, also known as Jahiliyyah, was marked by a variety of social, cultural, and ethical challenges. Here are some of the prominent evils prevalent during that era. Polytheism. The Arabian Peninsula was characterized by the worship of multiple gods and goddesses, known as polytheism. Tribes often had their own patron deities, leading to religious divisions and conflicts. Idol worship was widespread, with various tribes constructing and venerating idols made of wood, stone, or metal. These idols were believed to represent specific gods and were central to religious rituals and ceremonies. Injustice and tribalism. Pre-Islamic Arabia was plagued by deep-seated tribal rivalries and conflicts. Tribal loyalties often took precedence over principles of justice, leading to acts of oppression, revenge killings, and blood feuds. Practices such as female infanticide, forced marriages, and inheritance discrimination were common. The society was stratified, with a hierarchical structure favoring the elite and powerful tribes. Slavery was prevalent, and slaves were often treated as property with little to no rights. Jahiliyyah was characterized by a lack of formal education and widespread illiteracy. Superstitions and irrational beliefs held sway over people's minds, contributing to social stagnation and intellectual backwardness. The term Jahiliyyah itself translates to age of ignorance, reflecting the prevailing lack of moral guidance and ethical principles. Ignorance of basic human rights and ethical conduct was rampant. Exploitation and usury. Exploitative practices such as usury, charging exorbitant interest rates on loans, were common among the wealthy elite, exacerbating economic inequality and hardship for the less privileged members of society. These evils were among the societal challenges that the advent of Islam sought to address, emphasizing monotheism, justice, equality, and moral rectitude as guiding principles for individuals and communities. Pre-Islamic Arabia was in dire need of a prophet for these several reasons. It is within this context that Prophet Muhammad emerged as a beacon of light, offering a message that would revolutionize Arabian society. But to truly appreciate the magnitude of his teachings, we must first unravel the complexities of pre-Islamic Arabia and understand the challenges faced by its inhabitants. Before receiving revelation, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his exemplary character, integrity, and noble qualities. His pre-prophethood life was marked by honesty, compassion, and integrity, earning him the titles of Al-Amin, the trustworthy, and as-Sadiq, the truthful, among his peers. Here are some practical examples of Prophet Muhammad's character before his prophethood. Muhammad was known for his honesty and integrity in his business dealings. He earned the nickname Al-Amin, the trustworthy, for his reputation of fulfilling his commitments and never deceiving others. For instance, before his prophethood, he participated in trade caravans and always ensured fair transactions, even earning the trust of his adversaries. Muhammad was renowned for his compassion towards the weak, the poor, and the marginalized members of society. He would often help those in need, regardless of their social status or background. For example, he was known to visit the sick, assist the elderly, and support widows and orphans in his community. Prior to his prophethood, Muhammad played a pivotal role in mediating disputes and resolving conflicts among the tribes of Mecca. Despite his noble lineage and respected status in Meccan society, Muhammad remained humble and modest in his demeanor. He refrained from seeking fame or wealth and led a simple lifestyle, preferring austerity over extravagance. His humility endeared him to the hearts of those around him, earning their respect and admiration. For others, Muhammad treated everyone with respect and dignity, irrespective of their beliefs or practices. He was known to be courteous, gentle, and respectful in his interactions with others, earning him admiration and esteem from those around him. Even before receiving revelation, Muhammad engaged in spiritual reflection and contemplation. He would often retreat to the cave of Hira in the mountains near Mecca to meditate and ponder the deeper questions of life. These examples illustrate Prophet Muhammad's exemplary character and moral virtues even before his prophethood. Muhammad exhibited remarkable patience and perseverance in the face of adversity and challenges. His integrity, compassion, humility, and sense of justice laid the foundation for his role as the final messenger of Islam and served as a model for humanity to emulate. After receiving his first revelation in the cave of Hira, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began his mission to preach the message of Islam to the people of Mecca. His first message, reflecting the core tenet of Islam, was the proclamation of the oneness of God, Tawheed, and the call to worship Him alone. The message emphasized monotheism, moral uprightness, and the rejection of idolatry. Prophet Muhammad initially shared his message with his close family members and friends, inviting them to embrace the belief in one God and to abandon the worship of idols. One of the earliest converts to Islam was his wife Khadijah, who wholeheartedly accepted his message and provided unwavering support to him in his mission. However, as Muhammad began to publicly preach his message, he faced resistance and opposition from the leaders and elites of Mecca, who were deeply entrenched in the polytheistic beliefs and practices of the time. They viewed his message as a threat to their social status, economic interests, and religious traditions. The Quraysh, the dominant tribe in Mecca, vehemently rejected Muhammad's call to monotheism and subjected him to ridicule, mockery, and persecution. They spread false rumors and slandered his character in an attempt to undermine his credibility and deter people from following him. Despite facing hostility and adversity, Prophet Muhammad remained steadfast in his mission, continuing to preach the message of Islam with patience, perseverance, and compassion. He endured various forms of persecution, including verbal abuse, physical assault, and social boycott, yet he never wavered in his commitment to conveying the divine message entrusted to him. Some individuals, however, were receptive to Muhammad's message and embraced Islam, recognizing the truth of his teachings and the sincerity of his mission. Among them were individuals from marginalized or oppressed segments of society, including slaves, women, and the poor, who found solace and hope in the message of monotheism and social justice preached by Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced various hardships and opposition from non-Muslims, particularly in the early years of his mission in Mecca. These hardships and opposition served to test the resolve and faith of Muhammad and his followers, but they also strengthened their commitment to the principles of Islam and the pursuit of truth and justice. The companions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, known as the Sahaba, demonstrated remarkable faith and resilience in the face of persecution and cruelty from the society of Mecca. Despite facing severe hardships, they remained steadfast in their belief in Islam and refused to renounce their faith. The belief in the afterlife and the promise of reward for perseverance in faith provided the Sahaba with hope and motivation to endure hardships in this life. They remained steadfast in their belief that their sacrifices would be rewarded by God in the hereafter. The companions displayed extraordinary courage and resilience in the face of persecution. Despite the cruelty and hostility of Meccan society, the companions of Prophet Muhammad remained steadfast in their commitment to Islam. Their unwavering faith and resilience played a crucial role in the early spread of Islam, laying the foundation for a strong and enduring Muslim community. Their example continues to inspire believers to persevere in their faith despite adversity. The message of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is considered timeless and relevant for both the past and the future due to its universal principles and teachings. The message of Islam addresses fundamental aspects of human life, including faith, morality, social justice, and spirituality, which are applicable across different times and cultures. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, and the teachings of the Prophet provide timeless guidance on how to lead a righteous and fulfilling life. Humanitarian values. Islam emphasizes compassion, empathy, and respect for all human beings, regardless of their race, religion, or social status. The message of Prophet Muhammad promotes peace, tolerance, and mutual understanding, which are essential for fostering harmony and coexistence in diverse societies. Ethical framework provided by Islam offers practical solutions to contemporary challenges such as poverty, inequality, corruption, and environmental degradation. The principles of honesty, justice, integrity, and accountability advocated by Prophet Muhammad are crucial for addressing social, economic, and environmental issues in the modern world. Social justice. The message of Islam emphasizes the importance of social justice and equitable distribution of resources. Prophet Muhammad spoke out against oppression, exploitation, and discrimination, and he advocated for the rights of the marginalized and vulnerable members of society. These principles are relevant for addressing systemic injustices and promoting inclusive development in today's world. Spiritual fulfillment. In an increasingly materialistic and consumer-driven world, the spiritual teachings of Prophet Muhammad offer guidance on finding inner peace, contentment, and fulfillment. Islam encourages mindfulness, gratitude, and self-reflection, helping individuals to cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and connection to the divine. Principles of Islam remain unchanged. The message of Prophet Muhammad is adaptable to changing circumstances and contexts. Muslims are encouraged to use reason and ijtihad, independent reasoning, to interpret Islamic teachings in light of contemporary challenges and developments. In conclusion, the message of Prophet Muhammad is not confined to a specific time or place, but offers timeless guidance and wisdom that is relevant for both the past and the future. By adhering to the principles of Islam, individuals and societies can find solutions to contemporary challenges and strive towards a more just, compassionate, and harmonious world.